Yo, if you can guess what song this is. Let me know in the chat. Woo! Nothing like driving around town bumping the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. This is what life is about, man. You know? Anyway, we're back at it. We'll turn this down. Hope you guys had a great day. Like I said this morning, I said I'd be back. Back streaming, listening to music, giving you guys feedback. Man, we've been getting some great submissions, man. There's some, you guys have been sending me some fire, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm loving it all. So keep those submissions coming. Shout out to all my artists, producers, songwriters, singers out there, all of you guys making music, all the human beings out there making music. Shout to YUTST. Shout to you, man. Shout to Prognosis, of course. You're super active in here, man. Appreciate you guys. We're streaming right now on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and X right now. And yeah, man, we're just gonna listen to some music. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm gonna be driving around tonight, listening to demos in the car. I love my car speakers, so this is just an amazing place to listen to music. Let me close the windows for now. So, yeah, man, send me your music. You see the link down below, Nero.fan/llmind. I didn't put the new, I forgot. I have a new overlay. I'll do it tomorrow. But anyway, submit down below. Nero.fan/llmind to submit. There's a pretty long queue there, so we're just going to go in the order that they're received. I'm going to try to knock out as many as I can tonight and catch up with you guys. And we're going to do it like that, okay? So send your music in, full songs, beats, vocals, no vocals, whatever you want to send me. I'm here listening. So shout out to all y'all. We're going to jump right into the queue. Let's see. All right. So our first submission for tonight is Kevin Carpiso, and it's called 93 Forerunner. Interesting. Let's go. I feel like I'm on hold on the phone. This is phone holding music right here. Those guitars are real sultry. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so listen. I don't know. I don't know what I would want to do with this. Because the guitars are so like light and airy, and it does really sound like some shit you would hear in an elevator. But then it has these like trap drums, which is cool. I'm just trying to imagine what it would sound like with the vocal on it, what the song would be about. But I think the guitars, for my taste, in my opinion, the guitars are just a little bit too gentle. I don't know if like bouncy trap drums go well with that. I think this beat just kind of, when you combine like trap drums and 808 with soft chords and soft guitars like that, you kind of you're starting to jump into like the lo-fi realm, and then from the lo-fi realm you start to jump into like sync and elevator music, like I'm on hold with AT&T type beat. You guys know what I'm saying? Chat, let me know. Like I literally feel like I'm on hold with AT&T listening to that. So, if that was the goal, cool. There's always a place for it. I think for what it is, it's definitely like very specific to what it is. I don't know if you have that much wiggle room in terms of what you can do with a beat like this. I think it's very specific to like AT&T on hold music. So if that was like kind of the goal, then you hit it right on the nose. But it was well balanced, and I definitely appreciate this for what it is. I just don't know what kind of song could be made with this kind of beat. But I'd love to know what your vision was for this, Kevin. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in chat if you're in there. Kind of what the goal was for this, what the vision was. Would love to know more context. But overall, really good for what it is. I can see this being like sync licensed somehow. All right. Oh man, Goonie, I appreciate you, bro. Goonie said I mention you when people ask me who my favorite producers are. I appreciate it, man. So much more music on the way. I'm just feeding with the people's energy, bro. Feeding with y'all's energy. Trying to give back as much as I can, man, while we can, while we're out here, alive, breathing, surrounded by all this technology, being able to live stream like this on my phone, real easy, listening to music and giving feedback and just kicking it with you guys, man. It feels really good, man. I'm taking full advantage of being able to do this. So, all right, so let's jump into the next submission. Like I said, if you want to submit music, go ahead and do it now. I'm playing them in the order they're received. Nero.fan/llmind. Our next submission for today is Kevin Carpiso. Once again, shout to Kevin. This one's called Will You Be Mine? Will you? All right, that's more like it, bro. Shout to Kevin Carpaccio. And again, I'm getting your feedback. It said, Goonie said, the bass is really muddy. Well, the audio is coming from this for now. So, guys, I'm working on the audio. The stream is only going to get better and better, I promise you. We're going to get to the point where every time I play something on the queue, you guys are going to hear it very clear directly into the stream. I promise you, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Bear with me. But yeah, so let's get back to the music. And I appreciate the feedback. So, Kevin, this beat was definitely better than the last one, the elevator one. This one definitely had energy. I liked the vocal sample. It sounded like it could have been AI, but Kevin, if you're in the chat, give us some context. Let us know. Talk to us. You know what I mean? Let us know kind of like what the inspiration was for this beat. But I could definitely hear like the right rapper on this. It wasn't like the greatest beat ever, but I think everything in there made sense, and there was enough going on in there for it to be a fun track. And I think with the right artist on this could be a cool song. I like the tempo. I like the key it's in. The chop was cool. I like the vocals that come in the hook and then they come out in the verses. I thought that was cool. The drums sounded fine, just like some nice little bouncy, trappy drums. Good sound selection. So yeah, overall cool beat. Wasn't like the greatest beat in the world, but like we're not here to like try to do the best beat in the fucking world every single time we make a beat, right? Like this was a vibe, and there's a time and place for this, and I thought you did a good job on this. So this is ready for a rapper. Yeah, I like this beat. If I were to choose between the two that we just played just now, Kevin, I would definitely choose this one. The other one was a little sleepy, but this one was cool. So love to hear more from you, Kevin. Yeah. All right, so let's keep the queue moving. Our next submission is Perrier J. This is, shout to Perrier J. This is called Sticker Price. The Sticker Price. Okay, interesting. Shout to Perrier J. And again, if you guys want to submit, Nero.fan/Illmind. The queue is at like over 100 right now. So I'm probably not going to get to you unless you get a skip. That's just the reality. So get your skip, get your super skip, so you can just skip the line and I'll play you right next. You can skip everybody. Anyway, this is Perrier J Sticker Price.
I've been around the world from farmers to glorious. Baminis and bikinis, Santorini, Greece. Sipping imported wine on the private beach.
This, bro, I'll tell you, off rip, it sound like Ross. Your flow and your cadence and just the way that you're rapping sound a lot like Ross.
Let's toast to the gods. Go yard doubles and finish your pause. In the double law down in Mardi Gras. Or sliding in the bins up to FDR. Out in Atlanta or LA, 6 deuces parade. With the leather on blades. Audemars Piguets, Fox Chevy on trades, pink lemonade. Out in day, runners on the Escalade. We living life, so fuck your feelings like. It's my fault you niggas can't afford to stick the price. Get your
Chat, y'all hearing Ross? Like, right? I hear Ross in your voice.
right. It's for my dog and these new balls, so we'll be spending money in the afterlife. My roof back, my money right, my bitch bad. We living life, so fuck your feelings like. It's my fault you niggas can't afford to stick a price. My roof back, my money right, my bitch bad. We living life, so fuck your feelings like. It's my fault you niggas can't afford to stick a price. Flowers on the bottles, it's the grand models. White on white lottos, white on white Tahoes.
Like, all right, Perrier J, like, I'm not mad at this. I kind of like your shit, but it just sounds, it feels and sounds too much like Ross. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like a beat Ross would choose, but then the cadence in your flow is very, very, very Rick Ross. Then I'm gonna get the dice. Such as the bitches on the friends of rice. Like, you know, that's some Ross, very, very much Ross shit. That being said, though, like, you're a good rapper. You know, like, you're not a bad rapper. But again, like, it's tough because, like, you're gonna get compared. You know what I mean? Like, this is automatically you're gonna get compared to people, and it's really, really tough to climb out of that hole when you're making music that is just a little bit too comparable and similar to other people that have done it and people that are out there. So I would suggest, like, maybe switching it up. You know, it's you know, your style. I know this is just one song, but it's just sounding a little bit too much like Ross. You know what I mean? Let's listen to a little bit more.
I'll blow out the Audi Quattro, laser beam hollows, make your team John Doe's, farmer nose, Diamond Road, Master Code 97, Master Porsche 911, a slice of heaven.
I like Porsche 911.
Who you telling? I was destined to be selling or felon. Riding roosters on the 7. Stash box the weapon if I feel threatened. Smoking mega melon with a Korean Stephens. Italian leather seats with the streets yelling. We living life, so fuck your feelings like. It's my fault you niggas can't afford to stick the price. Get your money right. It's for my dog and it's the ball, so we'll be spending money in the afterlife. My roof back, my money right.
Okay, so again, Perrier J, I know this is like the only song and the one song that I've heard from you so far. But you know, based on hearing this song, like I said, you're gonna get those comparisons with Ross. So you got to be careful of that. But from a technical standpoint, you know, the vocals were a little bit dry. Like, I would have loved to hear them mixed just a little bit tighter. Bump up that compressor a little bit. And overall volume on the vocals can come up. They kind of sounded like, it almost sounded like a rough playback mix. You know, when you're like working with an artist, and so you're working with the artist, and then like you're recording in real time, and the engineer just like puts together like just a random like rough mix, playback mix. Like, that's kind of what this sounds like currently. So I would love for the vocals to just be mixed and finalized, like a good, like put a little bit of reverb on there, you know, give me that, fire up that compressor a little bit more, and overall volume, and some basic EQs to get it to sound a little bit tighter. Those are the things I would love for you to do in this song. But first and foremost, the main thing is just the Rick Ross comparison. Just want you to be careful of that. All right. All right. Down the line. Next up, we have a skip. Grim Reaper. You don't need to wait. You just skipped everyone, so we're gonna play you next. This is called Respect the Game. YUT said I submitted multiple, but just uploaded and paid for a skip for one of my artists. All right, all good. Okay, so Grim Reaper, respect the game. Shout to Grim Reaper, show him some love. Let's hear it.
Jet Diamond and all that. Got me feeling like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers or something. Listen, it's spooky out. Damn, it ain't even Halloween. We been last up all year, nigga. Fucking me, y'all living lies. Come around here with a mask, y'all ain't low. We recognize you niggas by the eyes. I see you niggas, see you. Breathe wrong around this bitch and I'm leaving, nigga. I'm always in the smoking section. Couple niggas always holding weapons. Can't get in here. There's no exception. See my foot progressing, my left hand. Go ahead and test them. I love a robbers, especially stainless steel, Smith & Wessons. Last nigga blinked me, he was getting viewed on the stresses. And nothing you can do when my niggas be all steppers get south. Surprise niggas hopping out the bush, your eyes wide. I can see the fear in your look like checkmate. I'ma be removing it that way, you there early. Nah, motherfucker, I said 8 stack of rentals. Beans hot boxing the trap, bitch, crack the window. Feel like you turn, shook, she act like she can't hear me. Bitch nodded off her fence, she love it. Spin good and bring all of her friends to Collins. 80 grand shit, gone in the wind. Be careful with your trust, don't put it all in your friends' life on the edge. Don't fall off at the end and buy the curb. Just don't go off at the bend, the bandwagon. Always trying to follow a trend, we straight a coat. I'm still pouring bottles and shit, you niggas yapping. Been told you I was the captain from the projects. The high rises on the head, niggas was happening. Been getting niggas the blueprint. But y'all rather put in your 2 cents. So fuck it up, lit. Legend and cool like cool man. Shady. These niggas trying to get you pinched. Fast watching. Careful cause they trying to get you lynched. Pushing fingers. Trying to figure out like who them. You'll never know. I'm low, that's just how the game go. You'll never know. I'm low, that's just how the game go. Respect the game, nigga. Respect the game. Reaper. Y'all niggas keep thinking I'm playing out here. Jet Diamond records and all that. City to city, state to state. We setting it off for you niggas, man. Big 315. Wait. Down.
All right, shout out to Grim Reaper. That was called Respect the Game. By the way, that's on Spotify, so if you guys want to support, go ahead and hit that. So yeah, I thought the song was cool. And look, like, man, I listen to demos, so many demos every day. Just, you know, just from Empire alone, being at Empire, like, we listen to so many artist demos, and I try to listen with intention every single time. And I've just, this kind of rap, bro, like, this is my favorite kind of rap, where it's like a fire beat, that's like not overly done, just like some grimy shit. Feels like it's some New York shit with like grimy rapping. Like, what more do you want? You know what I mean? Like, that's hip hop. But at the same time, you know, when you're doing music like that, you got to also keep in mind, like, what has been done before and what you're up against, right? Because you're going to get those comparisons. And also, it's like, there's so much amazing, legendary music that comes from this world that is similar to this song and this category of music, that it's really just hard to ignore that. And when you look at it like that, it really just puts it into perspective. Like, damn, if I'm making music like this, I'm up against some of the greatest hip-hop music ever created, right? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. So I say that to say, because I want to give you some context. Like, I thought the song was good, but man, there's levels to this kind of shit, right? Like, I thought the flow was good, I thought the song was good, but it just needs more something else, like more convincing. Because you gotta keep in mind too, you know, you're through your music, like, you're convincing a bunch of strangers to give a fuck, right? You're trying to convert strangers into actual fans, and you want to try to do that with every song. So I thought just the song was just okay. Um, just because, when you're creating music like this with this kind of texture and this like category of hip hop, like it's got to be right, you know. And so I don't think the song is all the way there. I just thought it was an okay song with some cool, like good raps, but like it wasn't like, oh my god, it didn't make me go, yo, I never heard this artist. Like, who is this artist? It's my favorite, my new favorite artist. Like, this is amazing, right? And you want to try to make music that makes people feel that way every single time, bro. That's just my opinion, right? So yeah, man, not the worst. It's not the greatest song in the world, but like it was cool. Like it was a good, decent street rap song, and I'm never mad at that. So yeah, man. All right, get those submissions in. Nero.fan/llmind. I'm listening to music. Ooh, it's getting dark. I'm here for a minute, so we out here. Next up, we have a skip. Skip the line, my friend. Don't need to wait. So we have a skip from. Let me pull over so I don't like crashing anyone. So this next submission is a skip. This is by Illmind, produced by Prognosis. Peace. Shout to Illmind. Shout to Prognosis. Peace. This is called Pounds. Simple. LBS. Pounds. I mean, yeah. Pounds. Let me park across the street. Let me wait for these cars. Illmind, produced by Prognosis. Peace. Here we go.
I don't even rep no set, so I get so upset. I just get the pussy wet. I ain't even trying to flex. I'm just trying to stretch. Running up the best of the best. I got some sense on my chest. Y'all should consider me less. Do not consider me less. Do not consider me less. I got the regional ratings, smoking on seasonal things. I'm a pivotal fool for the G's to escape. I just pick a rope in the cold, ain't no time to wait. I've been with no time to wait. No time to hate. Some shit, no time to wait. Ain't no time to wait. I've been with no time to wait. No time to hate. Some shit, no time to wait. Shut it up. Shut it up. It's the real deal, Holyfield, and it can't be fake. I stay real, and it can't be taken like I'm being amazing. Keep on rolling, cause
First thing I'm gonna say, Illmind, is the vocals have to be mixed better. I think they're a little too dry. Get these vocals mixed better. Okay, here we go. Let's keep listening.
Season that I'm wheezing, now I'm breathing, and now I'm steaming again, but I'm breathing. Really season that I'm wheezing, now I'm breathing, and now I'm steaming again, and I'm breathing. Smoking on the fire is fire, it must on the floor is fire. I get you fire, smoking on the fire is fire, it must on the floor is fire. I get you fire. I got some new Mickey off the brains, I got some watch the mains out, domination with the change. Got some new Mickey off the brains, I got some new off the brains. I like the new watch the mains out, domination with the change. But it don't ain't no time to wait. I've been with no time to wait. I'm in all no time to hate. Some shit, no time to play. Some it don't ain't no time to wait. I've been with no time to wait. I'm in all no time to hate. Some shit, no time to play. Shut it up. Shut it up. I keep me a cut. I really 30, come take you a sip. I'm really come take you a hit. Smoke a molly, I keep me a spliff. Come get a look. Let's get away from all of this shit. This is a gift. All I got is carbon all on my spliff. Like an American trip. Like it's 1776. I had a alcohol. Rolling and smoking and talking and choking like all of the time. I'm mixing the coconut with that lime. Before the rain. Got a very, very fine line. Smoking
Yeah, so far, like, and I want to listen to the whole song, but um, so far I think it's okay. I don't like love it yet. Um, I like I like the flow is definitely like different, but I don't know. It's just not. It's not the vocal performance is not hitting the way I think you're intending it to. Um, like I kind of see the vision, but I think the vocalist just needs a little bit more energy in the performance. Just something about it is off and just needs a little bit of tweaking. I'll say that.
Rolling it up to ease my mind, I'm bringing it down, line after line. Like it's the first time.
Can you guys hear the song okay at this volume? I have it at a like decent volume right now. Okay, so it's giving a little bit of like Kendrick Lamar, kind of like Bone Thugs, West Coast energy. I do like the flow of it, and I think it definitely has potential. But what it sounds like right now, like with the vocal performance right now, it sounds like a reference vocal for someone else to like re-rap it, right? Like it doesn't sound like an actual final song. Um, it just sounds like a kind of like a reference vocal. Um, so that's number one. I think that the vocals, once you mix them, I mean, you're still going to run into the issue of the actual performance not feeling energetic enough. So this is what I would do. I think the song is cool, and lyrically, he's saying some cool stuff. But I think the entire song has to be re-recorded, right? Like, we just need it's like the beat is so bouncy, and the vocal performance is also bouncy, but it's like it's a hype song and it needs to feel hype, and so the actual performance of the vocal has to feel real hype. Right now, it feels a little laid back. So I want more from that vocal performance. I would go back and like just re-record the whole song, and just get this guy, the artist, to really, really dig in and like take it line for line and just give us that energy. It also needs like some energetic ad libs, big personality. It's a very like big personality kind of song in my opinion. So it needs like a big personality type of performance, for this type of song to really, um, translate. So yeah, man, I'm curious to hear if you do that. You know, yeah, like we need more. We need more. I mean, listen to the intro. Like you could hear it from the jump.
See what? I ain't even trying to flex. I ain't even trying to flex. I'm just trying to stretch. Running up the best of the best. I got success in my chest. Y'all should.
Like you got some personality in there, but it needs more. It needs more. It needs like more convincing. So I'll say that. All right, let's keep going with the submissions. Next up in the queue, we have another skip. So you don't need to wait. We're going to play you right now. This is Apollo Mook. Shout to Apollo Mook. Show Apollo Mook some love. And this one's called Hard to Reach. Hard to Reach. And the reason why I'm on camera is flipped over is because I don't want to show smoke on the screen. So we just flip it for a couple minutes. But anyway, let's jump right into it. This one's called Hard to Reach. This is Apollo Mook. And Apollo, if you're in the chat, talk to us. Give us some context. Let us know what the inspiration was from this song or beat. And tap in with us. So let's go. Let's hear it.
That's still my It's a mystery. If tomorrow's given, busy lifestyle, day and night, I just be living recklessly. Nah, never my pivot, but trigger within it. That's why I'm hard to reach, protected within the shadow of perfected forgiveness. My record's been, it's just happen to miss it, but it's nothing different from how most of y'all listen. Last year, I was trying to get down to business, going through some things nobody ever gives attention. Back to back, end up writing on papers. Been meaning to call my granny, but more than the mentions. Every time she used to call me, and remember I missed it. Don't like to call my aunt, adolescent resentment. Heart been solid, but might be convincing. But that's a testament to this narrow commitment. The ones tough to stay connected to vision. We can go so high, no way to wipe out a mission. You gotta hold it down, keep it faith is tradition. Your optimism too low, stop thinking I'm kidding. I'm only hard to reach, cause our height is so different. And you are forgetting. Long road, trying to stay still, but I be on go. I ain't seen it all, but I felt more than most. Everybody want bread, but we burning the toast. Your whole life online, go ahead and boast. Linked to the streets, but your roots never grow. They don't read a word or speak with a flow. Talking like a know-it-all, not teaching a bone. Ignorant is bliss, hard to reach they soul. Cause everything they miss, my eyes can see. I'm seeing more in you than yourself can see. I don't mean to preach, but they out of reach. Hard to reach, they've been hard to reach. Heart so cold, they've been hard to breach. Hate from all sides, I get love to each. Even if they never give it, mercy and grace, a pair I beseech. Gotta get a grip on the game at hand, cause you like flesh never with a plan. Lost sheep, but your shepherd's a dollar, you deep sea. To me, you eat because your wants disguises needs. Embody the greed, let it eat, your heart alters the creed. Consider it a nightmare, or is it a dream? You decide, that's what happens when you God be the cream. As everything around most, catch the situations, make it clear, call holy. Holy moly, spending all the time you have just to have a roly poly. For the family, watching hope. It's a blessing for the family to see you dope. But no thank you though. Like glory to God to be told. You never know, you know. Who go next? Hold the door, don't even choke. Things in life be funny, but this was never a joke. Go, he had to go. Get yourself together, man, grab onto the rope. Before you independent, this life is a dime of hope. Long road. Trying to stay still, but I be on go. I ain't seen it all, but I felt more than most. Everybody want bread, but we burning the toast. Your whole life online, go ahead and boast. Linked to the streets, but your roots never grow. They don't read a word or speak with a flow. Talking like a know-it-all, not teaching a bone. Ignorant is bliss, hard to reach they soul. Cause everything they miss, my eyes can see. I'm seeing more in you than yourself can see. I don't mean to preach, but they out of reach. Hard to reach, they've been hard to reach. Heart so cold, they've been hard to breach. Hate from all sides, I get love to each. Even if they never give it, mercy and grace, a pair I beseech.
All right, shout out to Apollo Mook. I thought the song was cool, bro. Again, I think my feedback for this is very similar to a couple submissions ago with the other rapper. What you're talking about is great. Like, I love the storytelling. I love the message behind the song. But man, the execution really has to be right. I didn't love some of the rhyme schemes and the flow and the delivery in your flow. I thought was like a little bit off to me. It just didn't feel, it didn't feel like it felt a little jumpy and a little shaky in certain parts. Like, you're like, the way you're saying your words and the way that you're holding certain words to rhyme to the next word, just wasn't feeling smooth enough or effortless enough. It almost like sounded a little bit forced, right? I've been, man, like, of all the rap music that I've heard and recorded and done and all the demos and everything, it's, for me, it's to the point where, like, I notice when I hear someone uncomfortable in a song, and the last thing you want to do is sound like you're uncomfortable, right? And it's to me, it sounded to me, it sounded like you were uncomfortable in this song, the way you were rapping. Like it didn't feel natural, it didn't feel effortless. There's got to be a certain level of effortlessness in rapping, in my opinion. And I don't know, I just didn't get it here, Apollo. You're not a bad rapper. And I love the subject matter and like what you're representing and like what you're saying. Like it's some real shit. And I know there's people out there that could relate to this. But there's just certain things about your voice and the way you're saying certain things that just have to be tightened up. And you know, you're gonna lose people because of that. So just keep digging in, like, you know, yeah, just keep digging in. I mean, I'd love to hear more to compare and see what else you got. But yeah, those are my thoughts. All right. Next up on the queue, we have another skip. Shout out to Sincerely Collins. This one's called Ghost. So shout out to Sincerely Collins. And if you want to submit, the link is down below, nero.fan/llmind. Go ahead and upload and submit your song. If you're, I'll be super transparent with you guys. Like, the queue is so large right now. I'm probably not gonna get through all these songs just because it's just so impossible. So if you really want to get played, you might as well get a throne or a skip or a super skip. This is just the reality of it. But let's get through them. Shout out to Sincerely Collins. Ghost.
Ghosts all around me since I was a child, and these humans, they lie and expect me to smile. Never mind if it rains and the sun don't come out. All these ideas in my head, they came from a cloud. Yeah, and if the sun don't shine, the sun don't shine, we gon' be fine. Life's a bitch and she finna be mine. In the sand that you an enemy line. Cross.
This is pretty cool so far. Come on.
And you finna be fried. Get cooked out as where I reside. Like a phoenix, every bit of me flying. I'm hot smoking, I'm a chimney fine. Catch a vibe, let's just come and go. Out the fire, I ain't running no unfulfilled missions, nigga, what are those? They want me on edge while I'm coming close. Out the concrete, could it be yet another rose? Get school, pay tuition. Kick, push, grind, I never was intuition. I used to want revenge, but now I just want revision. From the lame niggas who jump ship on the mission, I'm cruising. Looking back is only a nuisance. Besides, life's all an illusion. I learned from the ghosts all around me since I was a child, and these humans.
I'm not mad at this. There's certain little things that you could do to this, man, to take it to another level, but this is pretty good so far. Let's go.
And expect me to smile. Never mind if it rains and the sun don't come out. All these ideas in my head, they came from a cloud. All around me. Heavy metal in my mind, and I'm about to put the pedal to it. God said never settle through it.
Yeah, mixed by Rogers. I see it. Mixed by Rogers said The Game. I definitely feel The Game. I definitely hear the influence.
Angels came to say,
but I fuck with Game heavy. So, you know.
Pulled him back like let him do it. Lucky me, I'm getting to it. Even when I sang the blues, I
Yo, Collins, are you from LA?
Be okay. Gotta find them hidden clues. I left myself like, oh, hey, who all them friends could be feds? I'm like, no way. He who knows, he knows not as wise. I'm like, no set. The frequency of anger is higher than that of sadness. That's been my excuse for all this madness. Never have I ever doubted that I'll be living a life of lavish. Soon as God led us to the cabbage, I'm ready.
Oh, he's from Phoenix. Damn, you sound like you're from LA, bro. The Game comparisons for sure.
for it. And needless to say, my heart's been heavy for it. Pen's been deadly for it. Engines been revving like an old school Chevy for it. Riding top down with my queen, I'm Kyle Petty for it. Toretto, she get ready.
Nah, sincerely, Collins, you're nice, bro. You're nice.
Yeah, y'all just some basic fucks. Whole life prepping for moments created major luck. The story to my glory is gory, you couldn't make it up. The city of the sun is my snow globe, how I shake shit up. The wake is now, the third eye been already open. DM saying something about me, girl, I already know it. Baseline drive, pick it up, then I pivoted it. Why not afraid of the dark? I grew up living in it.
Ghosts all around me since I was a child, and these friends, they lie and
Okay, so the hook vocals, they need to be nudged to the right a little bit. They're just hitting a little early. That's what was irking me. The vocals on the hook, the girl singing, just hitting a little too early. They gotta be nudged to the right. But yo, you can rap, bro. I like your delivery. I like your voice. I like the rap schemes. Like, sounds like you really, really take this rap shit seriously, man. And again, like I was saying, guys, like the rap shit is there's levels, man. There's levels, bro. And so you're a good rapper, man.
expect me to smile now. If it rains and the sun don't come out, all these ideas in my head, they came from a cloud.
Okay, shout out to Mr. J Beats too. Mr. J Beats said he's my artist. He's got a bunch of big songs. Yes, sir. Yeah, I might have to pull off soon. But yeah, so Mr. J said he's my artist. He got a bunch of big songs. Great. That's amazing. I'd love to hear more from you guys. But yeah, I like the song. I like the hook, aside from that little nitpicky thing with the vocals. But, you know, great rapping. He definitely reminds me of the game for sure. I'm sure he's had comparisons, but that's cool. He's from Phoenix, definitely West Coast. Yeah, man. Like, cool song, bro. Cool song. Good rapping. Good rapping. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to Sincerely Collins. Shout out to Mr. J Beats. I like the beat too. The beat was hard. Some good old fashioned rap right there. That's what we want. That's what we need. You know, and kudos to all you guys. Like, a lot of these submissions for the past couple of days have been like above average for the most part. Like, I'm very impressed. Like, tomorrow I'm gonna go back and just re-listen to everything and wrap my head around stuff, and probably start reaching out to certain people, because so far what I'm hearing these past couple of days, I'm impressed, bro. I hear the hunger. Not everyone, but like some of you guys, and I'll be transparent with you. Like, I'll never like get on here and I don't know how to not be honest when it comes to this music shit. Like, if I fuck with it, I'm going to let you know. If I don't, I'm also going to let you know. But I'm also going to tell you why, right? To the best of my ability. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Let's keep the submissions going. First come, first serve in the order they were received. Our next submission, we got another skip. Skip the line. It's yo time. This next submission is Black Messiah and YUTST. Shout out to y'all. I see you in the chat. This one's called Heartbreaker. Let's fuck with it. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Black Messiah. Yeah. I make more doubles. 4 10%ers. Them blood suckers. Yeah. I'm the motherfucking heartbreaker. Yeah, it's that 5-foot palm exploding hard technique. Hit mock to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, applause and corruptions. 5% palm exploding hard technique. Hit mock to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, applause and corruptions. Heartbreak. Our Savior has arrived of the lawmaker. Far greater than you strive. Pharisees and Sadducees breathing harder than Darth Vader. Smoking a blue sheet, roll slip with a sharp razor. I'm the dominator. The copper slayer who brought haters. So play mathematics, be my common denominator. The life confiscator, complicated, generator, operator, destroyer, the clock sprayer. All populations get decimated. 7-star general, highly decorated. Veteran warlord, Black Messiah swinging the Lord's sword. Champion with no opponents, check out the scoreboard. The Armageddon picture painted with words. Third eye stimulator, entertaining the world for more directions. Allah seen and heard everywhere. Understanding porn like bone crusher, nigga. You never scared. It's that 5-point palm exploding hard technique. Then mock to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous.
Bro, this is some straight Wu-Tang shit. All the way down. This is Wu-Tang forever. Everything from the beat to the way the vocals were mixed, the distortion. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still processing it. It's so close to Wu-Tang forever. I don't know what to think of that. It's like straight Wu-Tang.
Busted, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruptions. 5% bomb exploding heart technique. Get mocked to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruptions. The heartbreak kid like Shawn Michaels, long rifles gripped by the guards with strong vitals. 21 plus salute the universal flag with honor. Peace to universal shamrock, grace to with honor. Father, over through the arm, the God of controls your heart rate. My words vibrate to affect your mind state. The power of life and death lies in the tongue. That's why nation knowledge born to wise in the thumb. Unity stay 85%, whether they accept or reject it. Either way they must respect it. I'm resurrected from the mental grave. Set the saved righteous. I'm living as mental slaves. Never hesitate to break hearts. The truth don't discriminate. We'll recognize real, the rest gon' disintegrate. After taking the 5 last steps to their death, that's the power. I lost the baby, the best of the best. It's that 5-point palm exploding hard technique. Get mocked to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruptions. The 5% palm exploding hard technique. Get mocked to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruption. It's that 5-point palm exploding hard technique. Get mocked to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruptions. 5% palm exploding hard technique. Get mocked to your chest, make your heart get weak. Spontaneous combustion, heart blow like volcanic eruptions, for cause and corruptions.
All right, man. Shout out to Black Messiah. Wait, is Black Messiah part of Wu-Tang? Am I tripping? Is that why it's so? Because Black Messiah is like extended family of Wu-Tang Clan. Man, my hip hop history is off. Revoke my hip hop card if that's the case. But anyway, the reality is this: that shit sounded straight Wu-Tang, bro. I really don't know what else to say. Everything about it felt like it was from 36 Chambers, from like the vocal inflections to the way the song was mixed, the 5-point exploding heart technique. Like, that's some shit RZA would say. And your flow was like a mixture of RZA and fucking like Method Man, just a combination, right? So I really don't have really much to say. It's a bit close, a bit too close to Wu-Tang, specifically 36 Chambers album. It's a little bit close to that. So I really don't know what to think and what to say about it. But that's how I felt about it. It's not a bad song. Like, it's definitely like grimy and has like a feel to it that I fuck with. Because, you know, I'm a fucking huge Wu-Tang Clan fan. But that's all I have to say about that, man. And you know, it sounds like you've been doing your thing for a while. You know, you just want to think about like how you're gonna move the needle in these days and times with a song like that, with a style like that. How are you gonna move the needle and get people to really fuck with it. So yeah, man, it had a good vibe to it. Those are my thoughts. Shout out to Black Messiah and YUTST. That vocal sample was hard though, and the chop and the drums, like that was a grimy, hard pause, hard ass beat. I'm not gonna lie and tell you it wasn't. The beat was probably my favorite part of that whole track. So kudos on the beat. All right, next submission is for Ryan, 4RYN. I think that's how you say it, for Ryan, maybe. But shout out to for Ryan. This one's called Jerk Tacos. Uh-oh.
Elijah. Fuck the fire. We got grease.
Puerto Rican, know she wanna hear is bad money. Said she love me, she can't help but get attached to me. And she knows just what I like, don't gotta ask for it. I make music, but I ain't one of these rap niggas. Project baby, everything I ever had on me. Shorty pop for a bag, I ain't mad at you. I can give you everything, it's the motherfucker. I give a bang, I can give you everything. I can try to look back with a bag. All the time, TSA, second wicked in these days, ain't no fairy tale. Too many rats out of bags, I'm carrying. Everybody said they show me love in my hands. When I'm taking me on my hands, it's on the floor, and I'm on my journey. Everyone's focused on the floor, and I'm journey. Different city, everything just from journey. All that stuff, shit, they put so embarrassing. Trying to step behind the door for the journey. Shit, you journey, trying to take it serious. Now it's broke that you were heard it in the parody. That's what made me who I am, I have a jealousy.
All right, shout out to for Ryan. That was called Jerk Tacos. First of all, I don't think the name of the song is relevant. Like, I don't know if that name is really gonna serve you right. I would change the name of the song. That would be the first thing. So yeah, the second thing is, I thought the song was just okay, bro. You know, like I'm in the Bay now, so like I hear so many songs like this. It's to the point where if you're gonna make a song like this and if you're gonna do music like this, like you really have to do something in there to like cut through the noise. I know I say that a lot on here, but it's true. Like we're in a time now where there's so much music being made, so many different artists, there's so much going on that if you're gonna do a genre or something that's been done before, like it better be fantastic. Otherwise, all you're doing is creating more versions of what's already been done, right? And to me, this sounded like I wasn't super mad at the flow. Kind of sounded like what's that rapper's name? I forget, but like it just sounded like it's been done before so many times, you know. So my piece of advice, man, like for music like this, just do something in there that makes it feel a little bit different, feel fresh, feel new. I feel like hip hop fans were waiting and we're yearning for something a little bit new and fresh, and that to me was just a little bit of more of the same. And you know, so we gotta really step it up in general if we want to move the needle, doing music like this. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, next up, and get your submissions in Nero.fan/Illmind. Next up, we have this is Boy Jago. Shout to Boy Jago. This is called Jago Cali. I don't know how to say that, so apologies. But let's hear it. Oh, this is an EP, so I'm gonna just play the first song. So this is Boy Jago, and the name of this song is I Am His. Let's go. The intro is too long, in my opinion. There's something a little off tune happening right now that I'm hearing. Something about it is a little bit off. Maybe this is just an intro, so I'm gonna skip this and go to track 2. And again, this is a perfect example. Like, this is an EP, and this is track number 1. You're gonna lose people just like you lost me off rip. You know, like an intro, the first song on an EP as an upcoming artist, and it's just like you're just gonna lose people. You know what I mean? Like, it's nonsensical right now. It's not leading into anything interesting, in my opinion. I know this is Afrobeat, so I really want to hear something. So I'm gonna go to track 2. This is called Kaylee.
Last door she many things she man don't see. Yada be your watch on me. Yada be they for me. Some people feel like Ilonko, and some people you must have looked to more. Ire òwúrọ̀ ó wá mi wá lójoojúmọ́. Bí ẹran àsúná tó dé do like person wey no get future. As tomorrow I dey move on as long as I no bother anyone. Ṣé ti rí Fatima, ìdí méje give me goosebumps. When I no get to my family. To my water to barrel, I'm up for my
All right, yeah, I don't know why that song faded out. Yeah, I don't know, Boy Jago. I'm not really resonating with this. Yeah, I'm not really resonating with it, man. It just sounded, the song sounded too short, and yeah, the EP definitely could have been constructed better, because right now it's like the intro on the first track was too long, and then that second track kind of ended too early. Like, I was hoping it would go somewhere, and it never did. So, and that was a letdown. So yeah, man, let's keep it moving. Next submission is this is by Zadi. This one's called Golds. Shout to Zadi. Let's hear it.
Big gang shit, I'm rocking with Hino and JD. What the fuck going on? Couple real niggas with me. Always stay 10 toes. Keep an arm reach from the semi. Nah, I ain't on bullshit. But if a fuck nigga tell me, talk it back, keep it at his head. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I've been living and running the streets. Remember the days I would run for police. Nothing was slowing me down. My stomach was hurt, had nothing to eat. Risking it off for a pound. Was bummy as fuck with them J's on my feet. Ran it up straight to the bank. I had to get paid by the end of the week. Nowadays I lose a couple thousand just to fuck around and go and get it back. Niggas acting like they with the problems, they be with the talking, I ain't into that. Peep the gossip on the Instagram, told them keep the drama for the internet. They just steady hating on the nigga while I'm out here trying to chase a bigger check. Thinking back when it was me and Ringo getting lifted, smoking on them 50 packs. On a mission, stacking all this chicken till we count it out and run 50 racks. Broken demons with a couple thousand trying to run up on me, hit a semi-clap. I don't fuck with them new niggas, keys told me go and get the city back. I've been all on my shit, nigga can't feel the pain off the painkillers. Rest in peace, my nigga Joe, well, I still hear your voice in my brain, nigga. Always told me keep the circle tight, no matter what, just live your fucking life, cause you never know when it's time to go. You can fuck around and lose your life tonight. Riding all through my city, couple real niggas with me. Always stay 10 toes, keep an arm reach from the semi. Nah, I ain't on bullshit, but if a fuck nigga tell me, cock it back, aim it at his head, and if I'm wrong, Lord forgive me.
Wounds on my teeth, why you acting all professional? In the spot, they like how y'all got a check from you. Acting with your bitch, getting blunted off the letter. All I do something that spray to help me get a better. Wounds on my teeth, why you acting all professional? Walk up in the spot, they like how we got a check from acting with your bitch, getting blunted off the letter. Real with that work, bagging up with rest. Wounds on my teeth, why you acting all professional? Walk up in the spot, getting flooded off the letter. Macking with your bitch, yeah, she helped me get it better. You real with that work, they like how we got a check for you.
All right, shout out to Zadi. I'm not mad at it. It was chill. I was waiting for a part in the song that would just like tie it all together. I like the rapping and I like the beat. It kind of felt like Good Kid, Mad City. It gave me that energy, just that era, like early 2010s era rap. It was a nice song, but man, we gotta be great out here, you know. I was waiting for a catchy section. You know when you hear a song and there's a part in certain songs that you want to hear over and over at a live show, you just know that part. I was waiting for that part, you know, and to me the reason why someone like Kendrick Lamar is so big and why people fuck with his music, because he knows how to make certain parts in a song catchy and ready to go during the live show. And I was waiting for that like live show moment in this song, and it never happened. So yeah, man, that's what I would say. I would love to hear like a section in this song that's just like super catchy, that ties it all together, something that people could really have fun with, like a call and response part, right? Travis Scott's another one that's really good at that. This song was waiting for it, so that's what I would say. All right, let's keep the submissions moving. Make sure you submit. The link is down below on the screen, Nero.fan/llmind. I'm listening to music in the order it was received. Our next submission is, okay, we got a skip. This is by 3 Mighty Set. Can I call you 3 Mighty? 3 MTY? 3 MTY. You got the skip, so you can skip the line. We're going to play you right now. This one's called I Wish I Could. So show some love to 3 MTY. Let's go. Produced by Urban Nerd Beats. Shout out to Urban Nerd Beats on the production.
I got tears in my eyes, I am blinded by the minds. I wanna pray into the sky, but all her faith is all a lie. I look my mama in the eye, and I can't help but feel inside that I neglect her in my life. I wish I could buy her a ride, I wish I could change her life. I wish I could sit by her side, I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could reverse some cries. I wish I could just roll the dice. I wish I could just stop the eyes. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could just change my life. I wish I could just change my life. I wish I could enjoy my life. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could just change my life. I wish I could just change my life. I wish I could enjoy my life. I wish I could. 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 I wish I could just understand what the fuck is going on. Understand what the fuck is going on. I've had drive, but at what point I would just put in mileage, made it up. That's what I do it for. I never wanted the fans, I never wanted the fans, I never down the pizzans, I never down in my hands. What I want now depends on what I wanted to end. Was okay with that by the time I was 10. So my uncle there never saw me again. He was my best friend and my role model then. He got shot again and again and again. I don't understand why it had to be him. Was only 16 and me minus 10. Was lost in the streets, never found him again. I wish he could see the man I become. Sometimes I can see what the trauma has done. Sometimes I believe karma hasn't begun. Sometimes I just wish I could go grab a gun. So I told myself I ain't attached to it. 2 degrees in 4 years, ain't no text to it. Get it from the start, ain't no rap to it. Live the chaos of my life, I'm attached to it. Kids after being fly, I'm a watch baby. First time I heard of pop was in a CD. First time I heard of pop, you would wanna see me. Bitch, you ain't gonna fucking see me. So I wish I could change my life. I wish I could just change my life. I wish I could enjoy my life. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could enjoy my life. I wish I could change my life. I wish I could enjoy my life. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could just do the
All right, shout out to 3MTY. All right, listen, bro. I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. I like what the song is about. I like the honesty. I like where you were coming from and what the song is about and what you were trying to accomplish on it. I love music. I love artists that write and create songs that are honest, and that felt very honest and true to how you're feeling and true to your heart, and I like that. Pause. That being said, the flow, the voice, everything needs work. You're gonna lose a lot of people hearing this because just sonically it's just not pleasing right now the way you have it. The way you're flowing, the way you're saying some of your words, it was a bit difficult to understand what you were saying. And with a song like this, that's real storytelling and real personal, and you're trying to get some shit off your chest, you better be able to understand what you're saying. Otherwise, there's no point. So I need you to really work on your vocal delivery. Less of the, like, that's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. I need you to start really, really working on your inflections in your voice, being more upfront, and don't exaggerate your voice too much, right? Like, again, I said this the other day, like, great rappers rap in their own voice, right? A voice that's true to who they are. And if you're altering your voice too much, it's going to be real hard to convince people. And it sounds like you're just pushing your voice too much. You sound stressed out. You sound way too stressed out on the song. So that's what I'll say, bro. Appreciate your submission, but yeah, work on your vocals, work on your tone, your delivery, the mixing. You got work to do, man. You got work to do. But how badly do you want it? You know what I mean? You got to work on those things first and foremost. Somebody in the chat said, "Song was scaring away all the hoes." He's not wrong. I mean, yeah, that is a scare away the hoes kind of song. I'm not gonna lie. All right, next up we have Keey, K-E-E-Y. I'm gonna just call you Keys. This is called Between Us. Shout out to Keys, show him some love. Let's hear it. This part you got to get rid of. You're going to lose people here. Yeah, right. All this right here, you got to put something in here.
All up in my head, like why the fuck you wanna stress me? When all I ever done was fuck you good and give you blessings. I know I fucked around and did my dirt, but I learned my lesson. But you keep building, blame to break me down.
Kind of feels like Travis Scott and Don Toliver vibe a little bit, but that one break with like just the synth and like no vocal, you gotta get rid of that, man. You can't do that so early in the song. You're gonna lose people.
Tetris next, you gon' question me. Sitting my heart cold, no, I don't fight for you desperately. I done give you everything I ain't had till I got restless, bitch. Please, that's bogus. I've been getting to the motion so effortlessly. I've been stacking my bank, I'm focused. I've been moving two ways, I'm focused. I've been looking at pain, I've been healing my ways. You still keep bringing up oh shit, that's the issue. Girl, I know shit that we been through. I said my past, sit on these phones, bitch, I've been crying. I cannot take this shit no more, it don't make no sense. Lost all my focus, I can't get out more, you gotta be something. I can't get out more, you gotta be something.
Alright, shout to Keys. Let me close my window so y'all can hear me. Alright, so again, a couple things. First thing is that little dead space in the beginning of the song. Definitely the intro. I thought the intro was cool. If you want to put in that little part and then come right in with the song. So that's number one. Number two is it just feels too much like Don Toliver and Travis Scott. You know what I mean? Like, again, when it's okay to be influenced by certain things, but you gotta, I would love for you to just bring a little bit more to the table. If you're gonna, you don't want to end up making music that's like not as good versions of what Travis Scott and Don Toliver already did. Don Toliver and Travis Scott, there's going to be hundreds and thousands of other people that will as well. I'm not the only one, you know? So that's red flag number one. So again, you know, you got some cool moments in there, but I really want you to push yourself to try to be a little more different. Yes, it's okay, and yes, you should be influenced by who you're influenced by. I'm hearing Travis Scott and Don Toliver, but do what they do and inject it and create your own like version of it. You know what I mean? Like, do something in there that's a little bit different. I was just saying before the stream cut, like, you can't get away with sounding like someone else anymore. I think fans are waiting for something new and fresh. So I encourage you guys to start really going out of your way to create stuff that's original, create stuff that's fresh and new, and don't be afraid to take risks. You know, like, you don't have to play it so safe. Do something different. It's okay to be different. It's okay to take a risk, you know. Don't be afraid of people not liking your music, right? Do your art and push yourself and have fun. But people want to hear something different and something refreshing and something new. And so I encourage you guys to do that. Okay. All right, I'm in the hills, so you might lose me, but we're gonna go to the next submission. This might be one of my last ones. This one is Mill the Trillist. I'll call you Mill. And it's called Dojo. Let's go.
This is an organized beat. I'm the man in my dojo. Call me Jackie Chan in my dojo. Ain't no lames in my dojo. Skipping rank, that's a no-go. No surrender in my dojo. No master splendors in my dojo. Bruce Lee in my dojo. This a kickback. Luke Kane in my dojo. In my dojo. Shoes off, kickback in my dojo. Call me Sensei Lee, let me teach you how I roll up. Inside of my dojo, there's no photos, just a logo organized. Be the temple, let us reconstruct your mental certified. Be slayers, you can go check the credentials. Got years up under these belts. 10 degrees, I can knowledge, pay your fee. Game ain't free, let's start it off with Tai Chi. Just to warm up, feel the beat. Then you go and Bruce Lee. Ain't no skipping rank, we real to the top, put the money in the bank, only dealing with the G's on my bus, no rain, throw you in a shark tank, once you give a free game. No surrender to contenders, we don't play with masters, planners, big on we stay branding, winter, springtime, I'm fall in the winter, sushi dinner, bon appetit, working in the core from the middle, break you down, so you feel the strength and structure, blueprint custom like no other, this the realest, this the drillest, through your veins, home you feel this in my dojo. I'm the man in my dojo. Call me Jackie Chan in my dojo. Ain't no lames in my dojo. Skipping rank, that's a no-go. No surrender in my dojo. No master splendors in my dojo. Bruce Lee in my dojo. Yeah, this a kickback. Luke Kane in my dojo. Operating, never hating. Key is patience, motivating, determination, never vacant and never faking. Authentic from the root, y'all be the source and that's the truth. Equalizing, analyzing, hate despising boots. Beneficial fruit, like style be the proof. Want it in a inhale and let it loose. Around my neck no loose, shackles broken through. Hit on top of hit, yeah I got a few. confused. Beat on top of beats, yeah, they violent too. Thought you knew, but if you didn't make room, he coming through. Speakers shaking, vibrating, earthquaking, making news. Designing new ways every day, and this just baby food. Plenty room for the willing. Come on, let's go to school. Ain't never been cool to be a fool. What you trying to do? Let's plan and put it in motion, making all kind of moves. Time is coming, set the laws, and if you snooze, you lose. I'm the man in my dojo. Call me Jackie Chan in my dojo.
All right, man. Shout out to Mill, the Trillist. So I don't love it. I don't love it, bro. I don't love the dojo concept with the Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee dojo. Like, it's a little stereotypical. You're gonna get people that are gonna think that and say that. So to me, that's red flag number one. I don't think this was the right concept for a song. It's very like obviously stereotyped into a particular thing. So that's number one. The second thing is you're not a bad rapper. Like, sounds like like I like some of your fast flow, and it does sound like you've been rapping for a while. But the song, the concept was not it. The concept was not it, in my opinion. I don't think that's gonna move the needle. I don't think people are gonna really. What are you trying to say in that song? You know what I mean? Like, it's quirky. Jackie Chan in my dojo, Bruce Lee, blah 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 blah. Like, I don't think that was it, bro. I don't know if people are gonna fuck with that. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the concept, but I will say, you could rap, and you sound like you're a good rapper, and it sounds like you just need to. It sounds like you're capable of making a good song if the concept is there. But this particular concept is not it. I would not move forward with a song like this, to be honest with you, bro. And yeah, so I see the feedback you guys are giving me with the Starlink and everything. I'm working on it. Trust me, I know. I'm actually getting portable Wi-Fi so that we're real stable in what we're doing here. So don't worry, I'm working on it. We got a few dead spots because I'm driving through the hills. But that's okay. We working with what we got, so we work around it. But I got time for a few more. If you want to get a last minute submission, you can. Nero.fan/Illmind. Our next submission is Midas Kofi. I'll just call you Midas. This one's called Gyal Me or Leave Me. Okay. All right. Midas, let's go.
Midas Kofi record. This is a new I cut up a shit up with the Jai. Boys, man, and boys for town. You spend the Korea mind. Yeah, but you're 17, jamming, I'm in the club. Then up a home the bay. I jam into a kitchen, a whole blue job. See you touch you, walk us up to what's up. I see your body, yeah, see your boy, you be. Yeah, see your body, your boo. Yeah, see your boy, you be. Miss Mujai, you. Mujai, you. Miss Mujai, you know. The boys, yeah, Eba, can't kill it back. And the science of one penny that. I should say, why you're under the cuffs. When they met you, and they send me a believer. Eba, can't kill it back. And it's I so one penny that. I see them say why you under the couch. So when I'm a chill and see me, you believe that. Let me do my thing, let me do my thing, no. Let me do my thing, cause I don't jam my head and blue. Let me do my thing, let me do my thing, no. Let me do my thing, cause I don't jam my head and blue. I jam my head and blue. Cause I don't jam my head and blue. I jam my head and blue. Mese mucha mucha kufiyo, mese mucha yeno. Na boys ya bro. Eba. Kill it back. And it's I so one penny that. Let me say why you under the couch. So when I'm a chill and they say me, yeah, we split.
All right, shout out to Midas Kofi. The song was cool. Much respect. I felt like it was just a little bit all over the place, right? Like, there was a funkiness to it for sure, you know. But I think that the arrangement could use some work. It felt like the song was a little bit confused. Like, I didn't know what the verse was. I didn't know what the hook was. You know, it was just a lot of stuff happening that was a little bit unexpected. So it was a little bit hard to follow the song. I wish it could have been a little bit tighter and just more organized, right? The song to me sounds a little bit unorganized, just in terms of the structure and what the song is about and kind of like what you're saying. I definitely thought it could have been executed better. But there's some really cool moments in there, and I think it's a fun song, but just has to be arranged right. Yeah, so you got work to do on that one. All right, our next submission, we're going to keep going. We got to skip. We just skip the line. This is Apollo 2400 once again. Apollo, I fucked with you. I think I remember hearing your song the other day, and I liked it. So shout out to you, Apollo. This one's called Florida Freestyle. Yeah, I miss Florida. I'm not going to lie. I miss Florida. Anyway, shout out to Apollo. This is called Florida Freestyle. Let's go.
Like a dictionary, real soul. You let your man get killed. I hope this gon' make me feel yeah, bitch, I said that. Some man's that, but I had to check it out.
Yeah, I noticed that the songs with heavy 808 are really hard to hear on for you guys. So That's why we're working on the audio. Trust me, the audio is gonna be fucking crispy. I promise you. Just bear with me. I'm gonna lower the volume and you let me know if it's better. All right, shout out to Apollo 2400. So, song was cool, bro. I like the other song better that I heard from you. But it was cool. It was hype. Again, like felt like something I heard before already. I like the hi-hat programming. The beat was hype, but I think the song that you did on the beat, what you did to it, I thought it was cool, but it wasn't great. It wasn't amazing. It felt like more of the same. I was waiting for a moment in there that felt like, okay, cool, this is like familiar, but it's like a little bit different, and not super typical of what you hear. So I was waiting for that moment. I think that if you tweak the song, you can get to that moment. If you just play around with a different section or like a bridge, or like do something with your vocal, or even the production, right? Like do something to the beat that makes it stand out a little bit more. Because right now it's just like, it's straight down the middle, not really much anything new necessarily happening in the song. And I want to hear something new and different and weird. Get weird with it, bro. Like do something in there that you wouldn't normally do. I don't know what that is, but like get in there and experiment. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to hear more of. And that's generally speaking too. Like I want to just hear more people take more risks. Honestly, I'm at the point where I listen to like hundreds of demos a week, just doing this, but also like being in the position I'm in at Empire. We're listening to all types of music, man, all day, and that's not even including the music I make, right? And so, for me particularly, like my ears are so like waiting and yearning for something new, and I'm hearing what everyone else is doing. So you guys are getting like a little bit like free like A&R insider opinion right now, because like I'm listening to all the shit that's trending. Anything that's trending on TikTok, or there's a new artist that's getting a bidding war with another label, like I'm hearing all of it, guys. I know what's hot right now. I know what's bubbling later. I know what's under the radar, about to be over the radar. Like my department and all of it, like we're listening to everything. So I'm getting everything on my desk, and I'm hearing everything. And so that's what I'm comparing y'all's music to. What's out there, what's trending, what's about to be trending, and on top of that, I'm a producer. So like I'm also pushing myself as a producer to move the needle forward and create something new and different. So that's why I'm so particular and detailed and harsh to you guys, because I'm not going to dick ride you and tell you something is amazing when I've heard 1,000 other songs that are just as good, if not better. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta just keep it honest. So anyway, we got another skit. Apollo. This is Apollo 2400 once again. I love that you keep submitting, Apollo. Like, it'll give me more context into who you are, what your sound is, how diverse you are, what you're trying to do. So this next submission is Apollo 2400 featuring 24 Re. Is that right? 24. Hold on. 24 Re. This one's called FYN.
Man, fuck what you said, it's good ain't elevation. I swear I'm a monster, a different creation. We smoking on ganja, we getting baby. You running from karma, you scared to go face it. I run with your silence, you lost it, hit it like it's gonna thought of you finna get wasted. You fucked us, you said it in basic. You hop in that game and you finna get played with. Swear like I'm my same shit. Stay in the same, I will never change shit. Don't be talking to me, you wanna lame shit. Why the fuck is you trying to get in my language? Got a big neck and the same shit. Fuck you and who was you came with. I'm a long, I still be never changing. So on the phone with your side nigga main bitch. Like switch, I don't got time for none of that shit. Cross me once, then we done in that shit. For the point, and I don't flip another pack zip. Wrist to the running man with the sun, that shit. I know you love me, you be fucking average. I don't want you shorty, she be fucking average. Like my name is Snap, bitch. I seen he got a pump in the end for black shit. Going crazy, I'm just beating the beat up a beat it. She said my dick is shorty, if you suck it, eat it. I got the heat on me right around her bust. You see this, I'm on the corner, and all these goofies looking down from the bleach. And niggas see me, I can see me. Everybody let me, but I keep a level headed, cause I knew that I ain't need them. Said that, I lay on my tits, talking about they on go, but I wouldn't hit a leave. Got a vision in my eyes, so I don't really see him. I be sleeping on him like a jigsaw Tylenol PM. She was lying for me, she can get a pop. Look at GM, can't trust no thought. I can fuck, but I don't keep. I ain't never let to tell you like I'm. If I see me shot, then I'm finna take it. Doing what I want when I want it. She wanted the tub, but I told her that I don't taste it. I don't need no fucking bitch, got the money right in the back. Who the fuck is you? Who you thought that you finna play with? I was in the field when you pussies was in the cages. Feeling like I'm juice, cause I'm coming in on the dangerous. Better know my niggas started. No, we ain't fighting. Hey. And we really wildin', but we came up every time while you want it. Hey, like this shit surprising. Pussy nigga, he been typing and he been hiding. But we gon' fucking find him with my wrist, it look like a siding. He done flying, one money jump out the body. Chopper chop, ain't not gon' reload. I want you below. I make it hit by some free throws. Glock in your mouth, make it beat though. She's a chicho. She give me neck till I'm below. Chasing the grass while I see her. Got the Louis V coat. Got Versace in my jeans though. It's in my stomach and I need more. Look to the fiend though. I need some kitchen like cheese though. It double head like the back.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments. I actually agree with Mixed by Rogers. I think that fast flow part, Apollo, could be edited a little bit better. Like the punch-ins were could be cleaned up a little bit. I noticed you running out of breath in certain parts of that, so that could be fixed. I'm still dissecting this second verse. I'm assuming this is 24 Re.
Always I swear they got fatter. Hey, I need me kid like some batter. Money still Tony the ladder. I made the ass fat, yeah, I clapped it. Then I broke her heart, let it shatter. Hey, move on to the next, I can chat, and not doing no talking, no chatter. Flipping the bitch in the kitchen like Krabby Patties, I ain't need no formula. How you gon' talk to me like we niggas and you ain't even know me, bro? Hey, you say you bout it on the social media, but you gotta show me up. No, you isn't my homie, bro. These niggas switching the formula. We on a...
I like what 24 Re is saying right now, but man, the delivery could use a little more. Like, give me some more, bro. It just sounds like too effortless. And I like when rappers rap like it's effortless, like this isn't like that laid back flow. I like it when it's executed the right way, but I need to hear more from 24 Re, like, because you're saying some shit, and I like it's swaggy, and I like how you're coming. Pause, but just the delivery, I just need it to go from like a 6.5 to a 10. You know what I mean? Like, really, really get in there and convince me. You know.
Lot of shit. We got a whole lot of sticks, whole lot of clips, whole lot of shit. We came up from the bottom for this, so I gotta get this. I smack the whole out of it, even if you controlling my shit and the whole of my clip. Before my boats and this shit, I stay on the coast.
See, the flow is just a little jumpy. It's a little jaggedy. It needs to be, you know what I mean? Convincing.
F1 shit. The car, free car. That's what you call it.
I like the Money Machine sound effect. So anyway, shout out to Apollo 2400 and 24 Re. That one was called FYN. So yeah, overall, man, like that. Those are my thoughts on that song. And Apollo, like, I like what you're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I think that. Well, the one before this is probably my favorite one from you. But it sounds like you were still a little bit like trying to look for your sound. What I encourage to you, Apollo, and just to all the artists in general that are like watching this, push yourself, man. Like it's about to be 2027, right? We've heard and seen everything under the sun. Someone out there has to come in to hip hop and really push the needle forward. And I want it to be one of you guys. It's got to be. You know what I mean? All the demos I'm hearing, all the stuff that our research team is getting on TikTok, and all these different, artists that are coming out and trying new things, I think is amazing. But as a community, as a hip hop community, we just haven't heard it yet, right? There's a reason why all the like artists that have blown up already are still relevant. It's because nobody's really bringing anything new to the table, and it's not sticking. None of it's sticking around. You might have something trending today, this month, and bro, the shit will be irrelevant in 6 months, sometimes less. Whatever was trending last year, a year ago, is fucking dead in the water. There's no staying power in the music anymore. And I'm not saying you have to be a particular way. I think what we're all waiting for is just something that feels good, something that feels authentic, and something that feels new and fresh, right? And in order for us to create something new and fresh, we have to push the needle. We have to take risks. We have to try stuff and not be afraid of people not liking it, right? Let's stop playing it safe and start pushing it forward and start trying new things, man. And we got to get out here. Like, there's AI and all this shit. And AI is cool. Like, there's technology and all this stuff. But we got to get back to how this shit was done. We got to get back human-to-human interaction. We got to get back in the studio. Late nights, early mornings, like making shit from scratch, trying this, trying that, not being afraid to work with songwriters, taking hooks, trying this, like locking in. We got to lock in, bro. We got to lock in, because hip-hop is, every year, hip-hop is just becoming less and less and less attractive and creative to a lot of people. And that's no offense to the new artists. That's no offense to the people that are moving the needle forward and trying. Like, kudos to y'all. But man, as a community, we got to do better. We got to try harder, bro. Because doing the same regurgitation over and over and over again, man, people are tired. People are tired of it, and people are waiting for something new. That's why all the kids, the 18, 19, shit younger than that, 20, early, like Gen Z, whatever generation you want to call it, they're going back to the old shit. All the new artists that are hitting my desk, that are on my radar, that are younger than 23 years old, R&B, every single artist sounds like early 2000s or 90s R&B or 2010s R&B or whatever you want to call it. And there's a reason for it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit that was tried and true back in the day that we still run to and that we're influenced by, it's still there, it's still relevant. And there's a reason. So we gotta make this era, this 2020 era, we gotta make it great, bro. We're blessed to be alive, we're blessed to be doing music, but we can't waste no time, and we can't just keep making this mid. We got to start pushing this shit forward. So, on that note, that is the end of my stream for tonight. Shout out to everyone who submitted. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Get your submissions in. First come, first serve. Do your skips, do your super skips, whatever you need to do to get heard. Submission link is down below, nero.fan/illmind. I appreciate y'all. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, afternoon. Be safe tonight, and get those demos in ASAP. I'm done. Peace.